So today's job, for Jonathan at least, is we're pressure washing this building, and a lot of the CFR he gets while the sun's shining and it's 35 degrees. A bit of water will be a joy. We're going to get all this flaking paint off the walls. We want to do it now so that we're not doing it later. Or possibly there's a floor covering here. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but we're having calçada, which is cobblestones, in this whole area, the drive and all around. So it's going to be beautiful, but we want to get this done just so we don't have bits of paint everywhere, and it's better to fall onto this floor than anything else. So as I said, Jonathan's going to pressure wash that. He's just cleaned the roof up there, and as you can see, it makes a mess. So we get that ready for repairing any cracks. We'll get rid of these, get this all ready, and then we can look at cleaning that, painting it, fixing it, painting it, and then get the pergola up at some point. We'd like to get that up fairly quickly because that just gets the timber out of the way. It's better to be up high than on the ground. So that's Jonathan's work today, and I'm going to sort out some material, so I've got to go off on a journey. Yeah. There's something very satisfying about jet washing or pressure washing a wall and all the bits falling off it. Christina would love to do this job, but she's tied up. We've got family over, so she's with them. Yeah. Right, this is all clean, nice and tidy in here. Looking good. Well, not looking good, looking crapo actually, but the paint is off, or as much as we can get off, and then we'll do a skim in here just to tidy it up. Right, so the plan is we are building a very similar island to the one we have at home. There's going to be an inverter in here for the solar panels, which is going to be here. This will stay in. We're going to build a cupboard. All the inverter goes in there. We'll put some insulation in there to kind of soundproof any humming it does. The sink is going here, and this is going to be beautiful. We're in the process of still trying to get rid of this, but it is creating a mess because the water is soaking into the soil, making it very boggy at the moment, which is another reason why we want to get this done so we can get some form of the calçada that I mentioned down here before we get into the winter months when it starts raining a little bit, so we're not traipsing mud everywhere. My next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quick look at this, because we are planning a plunge pool, but I've got a sneaky feeling it's not going to be good, because the cracks I can see. So I'm just going to put some water in there now and see what it does, and then we'll decide what we're going to do next with it. We'll let that fill up, and we'll fill up a little bit and see what happens. Yep, as I suspected, it's leaking everywhere. Now this crack here is obviously a big problem because that makes it structurally rubbish. So I've made an executive decision, and we're going to get rid of this. Plunge pool would be nice, but to be fair, the reality is that it's a little bit high and it's a little bit in the wrong place. Creates this narrow bit there, so yeah, we're going to get rid of that, open it up, and then that'll be another seating area for future use. Yeah, okay, let's get rid of that water. Right, trying to smash things up. Bit of a workout. Bloody hell. Yeah. It's the only rock solid thing here. We were going to keep this wall, but because the foundations at the bottom are broken, we don't really want to repair it. And we've established that this wall isn't connected to this wall, but we don't want to do a lot of vibrating and bashing because we don't want to ruin this wall. So if we can get this down in one piece, and it looks like the only thing holding these on right now are these little tiles. But if we can just, because look, yeah, that is definitely gonna. The only thing keeping that on. Jump out the way. Oh. Yeah, that it's not touching. Yeah. That is literally only the only thing holding that are those tiles. Ah, look, this could go. Oh, okay, we got it. Oh, oh. Come on, wait, move those. Oh. Timber. Well, more mess. Nothing like creating loads of mess. Yeah, we'll take it on the wheelbarrow this, but we need to empty the truck because the truck is rather full up with rubble. Yeah, so we need to get rid of that. But as you can see, I can do this on this tripod. Yeah, wasn't attached to the wall, so we just got to clear this up and get some concrete down there and repair this little crack here, and then the jobs are done. Jonathan's going to continue jet washing this wall so that while it's come out for the weekend, this ground area will dry by the time we come back on Monday, so we won't be walking in a load of mud. And while he's doing that, I'm going to be in here And I've got something for you guys, which I'll show you in a minute. While Jonathan's outside making a mess, I'm going to find the datum line in here so that we can find our levels from the ground upwards. And that'll be one less job I've got to do later. So I'm going to quickly do that. Just mark off this line that you can or cannot see around the room. And then we'll join all the dots up and we'll have a nice line around the whole property. So when I do this room, I'll take the laser into the next room and I'll find its point over there, and then we'll do that room and etc. all the way around the property, and we'll have something to work from. Lasgoo, where we go? Lasgoo. They sent me this laser. Now, some time ago, it must have been about a year and a half, even possibly 2 years ago, they sent me one, and it was brilliant. But what happened was I drove over it with the digger, and that is not a good thing, because when you drive over it with a digger, they break. And so I got in contact with them and I said, is there any chance you could send me a new one? Because I really like this laser, and the reason I really like it is because it comes with 2 batteries, and these batteries last a long time. You can independently charge these up, and when one runs out, you just pop in the other one, and away you go, ready to go. Bye-bye. So I got in contact, as I said, with Lasgoo, and I spoke to Anthony, and he very generously sent me 2. Sent me another one. And this one's a slightly different model. It does the same, it's just a laser level. They laser level things, and you just draw a line where you want it. Very simple, idiot proof. That also works. And this one is for free. I'm giving it away. They kindly sent it for me so we could give it to one of you lucky people. So if you're in the market for a laser level and you fancy winning this, just leave a message in the comment section saying me please, and next week Christina will put all the names in a hat. She will choose one, and or pull one out of the hat, should I say, and whoever is the winner will receive this a brand spanking new laser level. I'm going to put it straight back in the box so it doesn't get dirty. Anyway, if you fancy winning that, me please. So the day has come and we are going to pour the concrete. It's going to be a busy day. We've delayed it a little bit because we've been waiting for the weather to cool down. It's about 25 degrees today, so slightly overcast, so it's a perfect day for pouring concrete. So yeah, going to be a busy day. not a lot to show really, apart from it's done. God, that was epic. That was a lot of hard work. We've all worked hard. Detlef, obviously, you've seen him there, he was helping. And Jonathan and I are just finishing off, tidying up, and then we'll take a look at it in the morning. But whew, that was a workout. Very big workout.